Hi OFA families and hello pandas. So this is Miss Victoria from the Panda class. Hello all my students. Today is a really beautiful day outside. It's sunny, not too hot. So I wanted to make a little video of me out in my garden showing you what I have. Since we obviously can't be together to look at our garden, I thought you could look at mine with your parents, and if you have one, then you can go out and look at yours with your parents or take a walk outside and see what kind of flowers you can spot. It's spring, so there's lots of stuff blooming, right? And I thought it'd be a fun little thing to do together virtually. So I hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoy this, and let's get started. Okay, so first thing that I have is, do you know what kind of plants these are? We planted them in our garden at school. They are tomato plants. So there's no tomatoes on them yet. I just picked the last of them off there, but these are tomato plants, right? And then we have some basil, which we also have at our school. And then I have a pepper plant. So I'm growing some yellow bell peppers, but there's nothing on it yet. And then I have this pepper plant, which is another green bell pepper plant. But if you look closely, can you see this? This little ball right here, and some of these up here. These are where the peppers are gonna grow from. So those are tiny little peppers forming. And then I have strawberries. So you can see this one is pretty red. And then some of them are just teeny tiny and they're turning red. So I'll eventually get to eat them, which I love strawberries. Do you like strawberries? Then we have this big old sunflower, which is our color of the week, right? Yellow. So I have this big sunflower that actually I didn't plant. It came from a stray seed from my bird feeder, actually. And then over here you can see my dog, Penny. Penny! Penny! Say hi, Penny! That's Penny. And then I have a little box bed that we're gonna go over to. There's some more strawberries. And there's some sage. I love sage, and it's so soft to touch, and it smells great, and it has these beautiful little purple flowers. Okay, so now we're gonna go across my yard. You can see I have a chicken coop, because we're thinking about getting chickens so we can have fresh eggs. Although there's no chickens yet. We're gonna have to mow some of that grass out first. But if we go over here, so this doesn't look like much yet, but it actually is a lemon tree. It's small, but it's a tree. So in a little while, there will be lemons coming from these blooms. So you can see all the flowers. That's where we'll have lemons. Okay, so now it's my little box bed that I have. So these little tiny guys are actually gonna be radishes. Do you like radishes? Do you eat radishes? More sage. And then this is an eggplant. Do you like eggplant? Eggplant is one of my favorite vegetables, actually. And then I have some okra. Have you ever had okra? I like to put it in gumbo, so I'm growing 3 different kinds of okra. And then these are little cucumber sprouts. We planted cucumbers, didn't we? I bet our sprouts are looking somewhat like this. Maybe they're bigger, because we actually planted them earlier. These are all my little cucumbers that I'm growing at home. So this is my little box bed. And then lastly, I want to show you something neat that I discovered the other day, actually. So I didn't plant this, but over here on my fence, there's a tree. And on the tree, there's these vines that are really thorny, but there's actually blackberries, wild blackberries growing from here. If you look closely, you can see the little green balls. Those will actually turn into wild blackberries, and I love blackberries, so I was really excited that there was some growing, so I didn't even have to plant. So this was my little backyard garden tour, and I just wanted you to be able to see it and hang out with me for a little bit. And I hope that if you have your own garden at home, maybe you can comment on the video and tell me about the different stuff that you're growing, right? So that was my garden tour. I just wanted you to see it. I thought it'd be something neat that you could watch with your parents. If you have your own garden, why don't you leave a comment and tell me what you guys are growing, right? What kind of vegetables do you like and what are you growing to eat? And if you don't have a garden, that's okay. I hope that you can still go out and take walks and see all the wildflowers that are blooming right now. Some of the flowers are super pretty and really colorful on the trees and in the bushes around town. Or maybe you can go hunt for some wild blackberries. I actually saw some at a park in the memorial area, so maybe you can go spot and pick some with your family. But be careful because they have thorns, so don't just dive right in there. But I really hope you're doing well, pandas, and I really miss you. I miss being in class with you and being able to look at our garden together. So I hope you're doing well, and I can't wait to see you again when we're able to get back together. So stay safe and stay healthy and stay full of energy, which I know you are. Bye, guys.